This is me, Brian, and this is what I'm drinking tonight. I'm having Bella Strada's Bellini, which is a wine with natural strawberry flavor. This happens to be strawberry. They also have other flavors, but this is strawberry. It is a 750 milliliter bottle, 5% alcohol by volume. I got this at a Total Wine. I think it cost me about $7.99. And it has nutritional facts on the label. 110 calories per serving. A serving is 5 ounces, which is a usual serving of wine. The ingredients are wine, water, sugar, strawberry flavor, citric acid, and carbonic acid. God knows what I'm drinking here. Before I start reviewing this, I do want to mention my pet peeve about the word Bellini. I see it used too often incorrectly. This is called Bellini. They also have other flavors that have Bellini on the label. However, this is not a Bellini. A Bellini is sparkling white wine, Prosecco, and peaches. Mimosa is sparkling white wine and orange juice. A Rossini is sparkling white wine and strawberry. So this is kind of a misnomer here. Bellini really should indicate peaches. I don't know why they have Bellini on this product, but nevertheless, it is a cheap product, $7.99, and it's low in alcohol, 5% alcohol by volume. If you're drinking real wine, it's usually not flavored with strawberry, and it usually does not have nutritional facts on the back, and it usually doesn't have citric acid and strawberry flavor, and it is usually 12% alcohol by volume. And a 5-ounce glass is one alcoholic drink, like 1.5 ounces of 40 proof spirit, or like 12 ounces of a 5% alcohol by volume beer. So if you drink a glass of this, you're really not drinking a glass of wine. It's really 5/12 of a glass of wine. So I could probably drink all of this tonight, and it won't be like I'm drinking a whole bottle of wine, because it's only 5% alcohol by volume. But I decided to get it because I like strawberry, I like sweet wines, and the bottle looked decent. Didn't look like cheap wine, but it is a twist-off cap. It gave you the impression that it wasn't twist-off, but it is a twist-off cap, and there is some carbonation. What do you expect? $7.99. And it looks like you would expect it to look reddish. So I don't know what type of strawberry flavor they use, if they really use strawberry, but it kind of looks like you did combine strawberry puree and some white wine. There was just a little carbonation. Ooh, it has a terrible aroma. Smells like bad wine, sour grapes. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to taste like one of those bad malted products that I've had in the past. Especially with the low alcoholic content. Yeah, I'm not getting even the strawberry aroma, so I don't think they're really using strawberries here. Strawberry flavor, whatever that is. So, enough talking. Let's give it a taste. Prost, my friend. Slightly carbonated, highly sweet, cheap white wine they've combined it with. That's all you have here. So, how would I rate this? Well, for $7.99, 5% alcohol by volume, you already know what you're going to get. I mean, there was tons of it on this display in the aisle. It wasn't even on a shelf. It was like tons of it with like a sale sign. So, lower your expectations and enjoy it accordingly. I give it like an 85 out of 100. It is what it is, right? It's a cheap wine with some halfway decent strawberry flavor, but it's a cheap wine. You can smell it right off the bat. Would offend most wine drinkers. It's offensive. Well, it starts off with an offensive name, Bellini, because like I said, that's peaches and prosecco, not strawberry. This would be Rossini. They can't even get that right. But anyway, if you just took like a cheap sparkling wine, threw a little bit of strawberry puree in it, you'd have this. If you didn't have cheap sparkling wine, you had a cheap, like white wine that was a little bit sweet. Throw in some strawberry puree, maybe some seltzer to give it a spritz, if you will, give it some carbonation. You would have this. There's nothing more. There's nothing more to this. There's nothing less to this. It is what it is, and you know that's what you normally get when you procure a cheap alcoholic beverage that there's a ton of in the aisle at Total Wine. Yeah, you could probably get that apple cider that I would have with the kids when they were underage. Well, the two of them are still underage, and that cheap apple cider, that sparkling that you can have and celebrate things in a non-alcoholic way. If you could just buy that, if you buy that, combine it with strawberry puree, boom, you have this product right here. And it's about the same price too, because that you can get that cheap um, sparkling apple cider product for about $5.99, $6.99, and you get some strawberry puree, and you just put a little bit of it in that product, and there you have it. You have this. You're not really tasting a lot of alcohol out of this. It's only 5% alcohol by volume. So there you have it, folks. Another review in the books. This was Bella Strada's Bellini, strawberry flavor. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you on the next video.